Howdy guys, Efour here with the next episode of our Youth to Gold series, episode 3. So, before we dive in, let's recap a little bit that I've done off camera. So like I said in the last episode, I switched the difficulty setting. It was on Legendary, and I turned the competitor mode off. And it's made a difference, as you can see here. The first game I drew 1-1 with Newport County. The second game against Rockdale, who previously beat me 4-1. We won 2-1, even though it was in the cup. And then the next game against Harrogate Town in the league, we won 2-0. Now, those all look pretty comfortable, but it just feels a little more realistic. They were all challenging games, and I had to defend very hard, and I'm sure we're going to lose more games, but it felt, at least now, like I had a chance, where before I just couldn't do anything. So, we're going to hop in today against Forest Green and take it from there. This is the squad we've been going with. So we have Burns on the right. He is, I think we got him in the last episode, or we did get him in the last episode, and we converted him to a center attacking mid. From center mid, he went up to 63. Castillo has completed his move to left wing, which I think you guys saw, and he's been good out on that wing. Richardson is Richardson and great. Barrett, I've been really enjoying using him. His high attacking work rate, he gets up the field a lot. He's definitely slow, but he's just big, and I don't know, he feels really nice in the match engine. Any other notes before we go? I don't think so. So let's take a look at the league table. So we currently sit 19th in the league, 15 goals for, 20 goals against, with a -5 goal difference, obviously. We're starting to look a little bit better. We're making our way up the league, which feels really nice. So Forest Green, who we take on today, are second in the league, 25 points with no losses. So let's see if we can maybe hand them their first loss today. All right, guys, here we are, diving in. Still using Araujo up front. He's felt really nice. He just gets in behind and makes a lot of great attacking runs. Let's see if we can get something going here. He stopped his run, man. Bad angle. Good win. Let's turn and push. Castillo gonna make a run. Oh, just got cut out. Forest Green are playing that 5-2-1-2. Oh no. Forest Green are playing that 5-2-1-2. So they're going to be pushing up the middle of the pitch, and I think we are equipped to deal with that nicely. Good turn. I should have passed it. They cut the ball out in our half and knock it out of bounds. He's offsides. But see those little forward runs that he makes? They're very good, very dangerous. When I can pick them out, he gets in on goal very frequently. You gotta stop taking those shots. I feel like they get blocked every time. Here they are, pressuring us in our half. Bad pass by them. Let's see if we can recover. Get back, Foster covering. Oh no, the middle's open. The middle is open. Man. It was a good play by them. Young couldn't push through the back of that attacking player to win the ball, and they score a goal. But like I said, it's been more enjoyable because it's a little bit of a challenge. As you can see, I'm not just steamrolling people, but they're also not up 3-0 by halftime. So let's see if we can start our own attack here. Araujo with it. I need Burns to make a run, and he didn't, but alright, slow playing the ball nicely, and we get it taken off us. But even this run into the corner, you can see he's still not bad, but they're not using all those fancy skill moves where they're just untouchable. Good win. Oh, almost a beautiful pass. Zaimus keeps it. Oh, almost a bad pass. Man, I can't keep hold of the ball. Good win by Corbin. Oh, ref. No. No way. That's one thing I've seen from other content creators is that the ref always blows the whistle prematurely on you, and they will let the play run. The most I've seen is 6 minutes after stoppage time to let the AI get an attack off on you. But look at that stadium. Looks real nice. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Bailey. Kicking off the second half here. Let's see if we can string some stuff together. We haven't looked bad in the first half. We just need to really get into the final third, and I got to work on getting those final passes in to like that. I get close to their 18-yard box, and I start to panic. I don't see open runs, and it hurts. End up turning the ball over way too much. Good goal by them. I'm going to switch my wingers to cut inside and see if that makes a difference. Good ball over the top. Oh, why did my striker not go for that? And what was that header, Foster? Good win by Barnes down in the corner. Get the ball forward. Lay it off there. There. Oh, we had two guys on the far side of the field who were making runs in. Unfortunately, wow, he is literally a literal foot, not the measurement, but a body part offside. Man, you know, the board want us to win the league, and this is the number 2 team in the league, so this is a great, good save, a great test for us to see kind of where we are at for that requirement. And clearly, again, I need more practice, but clearly we are not at that level currently. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. All right, we got, yeah, see, we just have the middle of the, oh my lordy, Elijah, pass the ball. We just have the middle of the park getting more attacking runs in now that we have those wingers. Oh, man. Praise the Lord. Just now that we have those attacking wingers cutting inside. Oh, no. But we still can't play defense. Oh, man. The great shot in that bottom corner for him. Let's look at some substitutes. So the 2 changes we made thus far is Chambers and Cordona, both on the left, coming in for Castillo and Barnes respectively. Like that. That's exactly why I brought Chambers on. Not like that, but you saw the first little move. He got past that player. Just has a little bit of extra pace that we're lacking at times. That's the full 90, guys. A 3-0 loss to Forest Green Rovers. Again, kind of tells us where we are. Harrogate, when we beat them, were 23rd in the league, so second bottom. And the other team we beat, Rockdale, I think is mid-table, but that was in the cup, so it didn't help us here. But I think at the moment we're about a mid-table side. Forest Green really took care of business and dispatched of us quite easily in that one. So actually, Rockdale are in 4th in the league, and we did beat them 2-1. Forest Green and Colchester are kind of already starting to run away with the league a little bit. They're 4 points above Hartlepool, but they're 6 points above Rockdale. So it seems like maybe there's a 3-horse race at the top, maybe a 2-horse race, and Hartlepool are trying to get into that conversation. But we beat Rockdale, so that makes me feel good. But Forest Green definitely handled us easily. And we've drawn against Port Vale, which is also 5th. So like I said at the beginning of the series, maybe we are a 6th, 7th, 8th position team. That's what I'm thinking. I really would like to get up into those playoff spots to at least give us a chance to get promotion in the first season. That would be awesome, but we have a long way to go. That's 20 points, and currently we sit on 11, which is really 3 wins, but teams at the top are going to keep winning too. So we're about a quarter of the way through the season, 46 games in the season, and we're at 12 games, so we have a lot of work to do. let's keep simming forward. We'll come back for that next youth intake or any position changes that take place, and then we will get into the next game in the following month. Be back soon. Here we have Ezra Barrett completing his move to central midfield. So we will switch that over. Stays at 62, but like I said, I've really enjoyed him. His defending's good. His attacking work rate is really good. We just need to work on his finishing. He gets in a lot of great attacking positions. He just can't quite get the ball in the back of the net. So we are going to, I think, go box to box, have him just run back and forth. Here is our next month's youth squad monthly report. So let's check it out. This guy, his potential is just not good enough, so I am going to cut Astrom and Young, partly because we have so many wingbacks. So I'm going to cut them. I'll keep these. Really, London looks like he's going to be quite a player, but I think moving forward with the youth intakes, I'm going to limit the cutoff again back up to maybe 500. I don't know, maybe $800,000. We have good squad depth. A lot of the guys that we've already brought in aren't getting playing time. I just can't fit them in, and we have so many wingbacks now. So during the January transfer window, I'm going to sell as many as I can just to try and get some investment back, and I'll keep doing that with these guys. Sell them if I'm not going to use them, but I'd really like to find that $800,000 maybe $500,000 limit to where we can bring players in that are going to really start contributing and get into the rotation a little bit to help us out. But here are those three guys. Patrick London, great potential. Bustamante, great potential. And Stromberg with great potential as well. So we'll keep evaluating them. I'll keep them down here for now. I will throw some development on these guys just to maybe make them quicker or just see what they need and go from there. So I put Patrick London as an attacking wingback or wide back just to get his pace up. He has 58 acceleration, which is not going to cut it, so I need that to go up. Bustamante, I'm just switching him to a left back. He's left-footed. He has 5-star skill moves. I really wouldn't mind maybe moving him up into the midfield or something, or maybe as a winger future on, but for right now we're going to move him over to left back and get that rolling. Then we're doing Carl Stromberg as an attacking wingback as well, just trying to get the pace up. He has 70 sprint speed, 56 acceleration, so that acceleration's got to catch up. Same with London, 58 acceleration, 70 sprint speed. So we'll check in with how they're progressing when we look at the next Youth Academy report. We have the next month's scouting reports in. Unfortunately, nothing came through in the Sweden report that was worth keeping, so now we will hop into the Colombia report. This guy, Daniel Marin, he only has $350,000 value, but he's 53 to 71 overall. Again, if he's on the low end of that, which he's going to be, it'll be okay. But he's 6'2", and he plays in the attacking roles. So I'm going to sign him and just look at him. We might end up cutting him immediately, but I just want to see what he has to offer. And here is the United States scouting report. Let's hop in and see what we get. Another one, guys, 325, 6 foot, in an attacking role. We're going to check him out and see if we're going to keep him. All right, so we have those two guys right here. We have Frank Smith, who is 6 foot. His physicals are insane. 77 overall in physicals, 73 stamina, 78 strength, 80 jumping, 80 aggression. He is going to potentially be our backup striker. We have Franklin on the bench, and he just doesn't seem to do it for me. He doesn't really get into the attacking positions. He's a little slow. So we're going to work Frank Smith up, see if we can develop him. And we're going to start using him just because of his size. He's 6 foot as a striker, and maybe in the future, if we move to a 2-striker setup, he and Araujo could partner and play off each other really well. We have Daniel Marin here. He is a 57 overall. His acceleration is 74. His sprint speed is 63. His dribbling is pretty good. We could, in theory, use him. Let's see how long it takes to make him a striker, just out of curiosity. And then we'll decide from there. 37 weeks. So he's a winger, it says. He's just not going to make it. We have enough depth in those positions. So I'm going to cut Marin. And we will use Frank Smith. Now let's see development plans, what would work best for him. I'm thinking he needs to get his weak foot up, which would be complete striker, which would also help with his shooting. But, I mean, his finishing is 37, so that's atrocious. So we're going to have to go with this, get his weak foot up. We'll do skill moves and pace later. For now, he's going to be just a physical beast that we can maybe throw up and hopefully get some crosses into. We'll see what happens with him. Now, guys, I am going to go ahead and recall all my scouts. So, like I said, I hadn't played FIFA in a while. I was using my scouting knowledge of going for physically strong players from past FIFA games, and it really seems like this year that physically strong is short right backs, and I have not seen a single center back. We got the one striker who's not very good. I'm going to recall them, and I'm going to send them back out to the same nations, United States, Colombia, and Sweden, but I'm going to put the restrictions of type of player on any. Really, I'm just going to go for any good players we can find. We'll work them into the team. If they're good enough, they'll push in, and we'll see how we go from there. So, guys, here we are looking back at the last month. We lost that 3-0 game to Forest Green that you guys saw on camera. We then went to Barrow, and we drew 0-0. We really didn't offer anything on attack. I couldn't get the wingers involved at all. They just were running in behind how we have it set up on the wings down the side like they're supposed to, but they just weren't getting into the link-up play for the attack. We drew 0-0, and honestly, the only reason we drew 0-0 in that game is from our goalkeeper. He was astonishing. I don't know how many saves he had, but he is literally the only reason we drew that game. We probably should have lost 2-0, maybe even 3-0. We then went to Crawley, and we won 3-0. It felt so good to get a win under our belt playing the game. I know we had the Harrogate one, but they were low in the league. Crawley was mid-table, and we beat them 3-0. We then went to Colchester, top of the league, and we drew 1-1. We probably should have won 2-1. We missed a chance late on in the game, but I'll take a 1-1 draw away at the top of the league. So our youth staff is back. It's on the 4th of the month, so every month on the 4th now they'll come back, which is still at the beginning, so I'm happy with it. We're going to send our 5-star, 4-star to the United States, and like I said, we're going to do any. Now, if anybody watching this has any tips, tricks with scouting of getting good types of players, I know with each different player type, you get specific positions, but I'm going to do any, and again, just see what we get. Maybe we'll get a goalkeeper we need, maybe some midfielders, some really good wingers, and we'll see what comes from it. All right, Balaska is going to Colombia on a 9-month duration, looking for any type of player as well. And then we have Sean Howard, our 4-star, going to Sweden, looking for any type of player. Let's see what we can get back from this. Here we have Jose Bustamante finishing his transformation to left back. He actually goes up 1. Interesting. Now, he has 4-star skill move, 3-star weak foot, high defensive work rate. And I want to get... I don't really need to worry about his pace. Defensive awareness, interceptions, slide tackle. Is there one with defensive awareness and stand tackle? Heading accuracy, reactions, interceptions, strength and aggression with acceleration on this one. We're going to put him on attacking wide back for now. It doesn't get his defending stats up really, but it'll get that passing up, which will help us in the future down the line. This is the team we're going to be using going into this game against Mansfield Town. Should look similar or familiar to you guys. We've just been putting young guys in. So Cardona comes in at left back. He's replacing Barnes. Barnes is way better than him, honestly, but Cardona is 19, I think, maybe 18, and Barnes is 27. So we're only going to really be able to use Barnes for 2 more years. I want to develop those young guys. Everyone else is the same. We have Winter in goal still, excuse me, and he's, I think, 25 or 26, but we need to get a goalkeeper in the door badly because otherwise because we can only buy people 21 years old or younger. If we accelerate too fast through the leagues, but we don't get a goalkeeper early on that can develop with us, then we're going to be stuck with bad goalkeepers, if that makes sense. It'll be harder to find a good goalkeeper 21 years or younger that we can buy than if we get one early in a youth report. They can develop through the leagues with us and kind of keep up with the pace of the team. So hopefully we can do that shortly, but let's hop into this game. We are also getting the first look at the away kits. I don't think you guys have seen these, but the white with the stripes along the front. And let's see if we can get a win. We've been playing really well. Not perfect. Again, I think we are a top 8 team not sure we're top 3. The top 3 teams have been running away with the league, doing really well with it. So we're going to try and catch up and do our best. But I'm excited to show you guys this team. We've been playing better, been scoring goals, getting back into the groove of FIFA. So hopefully we can get our first win on camera. Our boys are just camera shy. Whenever they have to play on TV, they can't get it going. So hopefully for you guys, they will get one. I missed that cross, and it's a corner for us. Let's see if we can make something happen from it. And we will whip it in. And nothing comes from the corner, but we pick the ball up on the edge of the area. Oh, and they get a foot in, but we pick it up again. It's been a long highlight, but he's offsides. They get one. Start the game off early. Poor defending. We let the guy move into that channel right there in between. Right there. Nobody picks him up. Slots it into the bottom corner. Well, like I said, the boys don't like to play on camera. They fold every time. We've been playing so well. I was really feeling good about coming into this game. We still have a lot of time, so hopefully we can bring one back, but not a good start at all for us. And another bad pass. All right, we have a break here with Burns down the wing. He's fast. Can he get a cross in? I don't see the cross. Oh, almost. Castillo scored 2 goals in the last game. Finally starting to... Oh, it was offsides, but Castillo's finally starting to get into the attacking positions. I can't remember if I told you guys or not, and if I did, I apologize, but I have moved the wingers to cut inside and get in behind. So before I just felt like they were never getting into attacking moves, and it was honestly hurting. So now I have them cutting inside and getting in behind, so they have been a bigger threat for sure against the opposition. Bad play again. Just holding the ball too long. Like I said, though, I am going to be moving into using more and more of the young players. I just think we need to start developing them, get them ready as we move up through these leagues. I'm not sure we're moving up this season. We might spend our first season in the EFL League 2 and then might have to do that again next year. But I just want players developing, because then we'll come back next year even stronger. Richardson is making a great run here. He has Araujo, and he can't get the ball there very well. Corbin. I need someone to... Ah, man. That was just a bad pass. That was just poor from me. I promise one day we're going to get our first win on camera. I still have a little bit of hope. I'm holding out, but I'm not feeling too good about it, honestly. So let's hop into that second half. Here we go. We have a break with Richardson. He's going to cut it back there. We're going to go. That was a terrible pass from Castillo. We had 2 attacking players on the wing, and it was just a bad pass. Oh my gosh, I stopped running because I did not think he was going to get there, and he does, and hopefully we don't pay for it. Oh, we got a foot in there, and man, they are just pressing and pressuring us, and we are struggling. That was a bad pass. I keep making terrible passes. All right, and I did it again. Luckily, it doesn't lead to a goal. There we go, baby. Corbin with the great late attacking run. That's why we have him on Join the Attack. It was a great play. We get the pass in, and he's there to slot it home. All right, let's see if we can get one more, get a drawback. So we're making 2 subs. We're bringing Barrett in at the middle. He's got better defending than Corbin, and he has a high attack and work rate. He actually gets forward a lot when he's in this role. And then Cuesta on the right side, just to bring some freshness into the pitch and into the team, and see if we can get a goal back to rescue a point. All right, guys, we're on a break here. I should have passed it sooner, and I didn't. We're going to get Corbin in on this run down low. If he gets a hat trick, we'll just slot it in. Oh! Outside of the foot shot. It's like a toe poke curled shot into the corner. I want to see this again. It's a toe poke curled shot. What a interesting attempt, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. Now we have the corner. Our subs have finally gone through. That sub for Corbin hadn't gone through until that was the first time the ball went out of play. And now here is one of our subs, Cuesta. I mean, that's tackled through the back. Send him off. Just a yellow. Fair play. And what I would like to do is pass it short. So let's see if we can. Castillo gets the ball taken from him. And just chase him with Barrett. And that is what we wanted. Oh, I need to finish that. We're putting pressure on him, though. I think we can rescue a draw here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. And they just get up. Cardona needs to get back now. Now, if we can win the ball back, we have the chance to get an attack back. As long as they don't score here and put us out of the game for good. Castillo gets the man off his back. We got runs, and I just run right into a defender. The attack is foiled, and that was our last chance of the game. It's just me not paying attention. I will get better, I promise. And this team will get better. We're already looking better. As y'all saw before, we were losing games 4-1 and just getting our butts kicked. Now at least they're a little bit closer and we're getting opportunities, and I just got to learn to take them a little bit better. So 2-1's the final against Mansfield. Now again, they're 4th in the league. Not a bad result away at Mansfield, but we need to start stringing some wins together and try and climb up that table. I'm just sitting here after that last game really gutted about the missed opportunity when they tried to clear the ball out and Richardson got it on the edge of the area and the goalkeeper saved it. It just hurts. Feels bad. It feels like we lost a point, really 3 points. 1 point would have been a fair result for us, getting a draw, and I just couldn't get the finish on there. But like I said in the first episode, we're going to be developing as a club, as a FIFA player, as a content creator, all together. And it's just definitely going to take us some time. It looks like Marcus Richardson is done developing at 73 overall, which is kind of interesting. I definitely thought he would have kept going up for a little bit, but looks like it is what it is, and we are going to probably just keep him on attacking midfielder. That way, if he does go up at all, we'll get the curve up, and hopefully we can turn him into a superstar for us. We have him for 5 more seasons. He's 25, so really 4, because once he turns 30, we can't use him. So for 4 more seasons, we can use him, and I think he's going to be a key part in that climb up the league table early on. So here is Jaime Hidalgo, and he's finally completed his move to center attacking mid. Now I'm interested. He's a 47 overall. Let's just see what happens. He goes up to a 54 center attacking mid, which honestly is not bad. He's one of our best center attacking mids. I guess 3rd or 4th center attacking mid. So we will keep going and move along, and I will bring you guys back for the next Youth Academy review and the next youth intake, and that's where we will end the episode and do a recap of the games that you guys have not seen. So I'll be back soon. Here is our youth squad monthly report, and we have Frank Smith has gone up to a 52 overall. Everybody's excuse me, developed a little bit. And I really need Frank Smith's speed to go up. So I had him on complete striker. I guess that was for his weak foot, which is true, but if I put him on mobile, oh, and it was his finishing, wasn't it? We'll keep him as is, like this, and I think shortly, over the next couple months, we will probably bring him up. I just haven't enjoyed Franklin. I don't know why. Stromberg, still looking pretty decent. Trying to get the pace up. Let's see what it's at. 57.70. Not terrible, not great. We have London here, who has a high attacking work rate. So we are going to, I think, switch. Or maybe it was this pace. Yeah, we're trying to get acceleration up, so we will keep that the same. And I remember Bustamante, no, he was not the same thing. So we have him on attacking to get that attacking work rate up. So perfect. They're developing. They're coming through. And it'll be good because that starting left back we have is going to only last for a couple more seasons. And I honestly am thinking about selling him to then pull up some of these other left backs. And again, just start getting youngsters into the rotation. And if I use a youngster and I really, really don't like them, then I'll try a different one and start finding the ones that we want to keep and use and sell the ones that we don't, to then reinvest in more scouts and more scouting trips, and maybe over time get a goalkeeper that we need to buy, or if we really need a position, we'll then be able to go and buy that player. So food for thought, and we'll keep this like this, and I'll be back soon, play the one game off camera, and we'll come back for the recap and the youth intake before the end of the episode. Okay, guys, so here's a look back since the last time you were with me, that 2-1 defeat against Mansfield. We then went into had a 1-1 draw with Leyton Orient, which we actually scored an 86-minute equalizer. We played really well. We gave up a goal, and right at the end, we got a great cross into the box from Araujo, and it was an easy tap-in for Richardson close to the near post. He slotted it home. It was a 1-1 draw. I felt really good about rescuing that point. We then went to Bradford City, and they were 6th in the league at this time. So Mansfield was 4th, and we lost to them. Bradford City was 6th in the league, and we went and we won 3-1. It was just a dominant display, honestly. We just played really, really well. Then we came forward to yesterday's game, the 2-0 win against Hartlepool in the FA Cup, which we won 2-0, comfortable win, played well, and that's good because it's going to get us closer to that objective of reaching the round of 16 in the FA Cup. I'm still not sure we're going to make it that far in the Cup. That's a pretty lofty ask of us, or a team of our stature, but we did make it through to the next round. Now, it's the 4th of the month, and you guys know what that means. It is time to check out scouting reports. So, looking at Sweden first, let's see if we got anything. All right, guys, we have an $825,000 player right here, 46 to 64. I'm assuming he's going to be high 50s based on the other guys we've done, maybe a 59, 58. And he is an attacker, which is huge. We really need attackers. I'm excited to start seeing the different kinds of players we get now that we've switched to the scouting to any type of player. So let's bring him in, and we'll check him out in a moment. All right, guys, we have Roberto Quiroga. He is 6'1". Again, he's big. And I don't know where he plays. Maybe midfield. He can play striker, center back, left wing, right wing, or midfield. Not really sure. But I'm going to bring him in. He's $450,000, which is a little bit under our cutoff. But again, depending on what position he plays, it could be really helpful for us. And he has 66 to 92 potential. So we'll bring him in, see where he's at. And if worse comes to worse, we need to release him, we can do that later. Okay, guys, we have Shane Wood here, 425. Again, same thing as Quiroga. We're going to sign him up. If we want to release him, we can. His potential's not the best, so we might end up releasing him, but we're going to sign him for now, see what he's like. Jake Lee. My prayers have been answered. He is a goalkeeper, $625,000 rating. Our current goalkeeper, White, is a 64 overall. He is $625,000. We'll see what rating that is, but look at that potential. 75 to 94 as a goalkeeper. This could be that guy I was talking about that could stay with us and grow up or develop through the leagues with us. So hopefully he's going to come back and have a great overall to just move in and be our starter. Lucas Robinson, another one. we're going to sign him. He's just under that cutoff that we have. He plays in a different position that we could maybe use. We'll check him out and see. And Matthew Brown, same exact thing as the last guy. We're going to pull him in and check him out. So here is our youth academy. Jake Lee comes in as a 56 overall. Now, White has given us some great performances, and he's a lot better than Jake Lee. But, like I said, I want a young goalkeeper to develop with us. We're going to keep them on balanced. I want my goalkeepers to kind of be good at everything, and I'm going to just call him up to the senior team, and he is going to be our starter for probably the rest of the series if he develops well, or unless we get another goalkeeper in on a youth intake that's just, I don't know, a 64 already, then maybe he'll take over. But for now, Jake Lee is our new starting goalkeeper. Quiroga here. He is a 52 central midfielder, which he looks like a center attacking mid because that defending is atrocious. He has long throw trait, which is pretty nice. But again, one of those guys that I think we keep down in this youth academy for now. He's not going to get playing time, so we'll move him to center attacking mid just because his defending is so bad. See what happens from there at the next month youth academy report. Now, Matthew Brown and Sam Wood. They're honestly not great, and their potential isn't great either. Those were some of those guys we took flyers on just to check out. I'm going to release both of them because we're moving Quiroga, who has great potential, to center attacking mid. He'll take that spot. We have Lucas Robinson here, another one we took a flyer on, has a high attacking work rate. He's another short guy, and he's got great dribbling, passing, and pace. His shooting is not the best, but he looks like a winger, and he's left-footed. I'm going to move him to right wing and see what his overall ends up being. Again, another one that we might end up cutting. But for right now, we're going to move him to right wing, get that weak foot up, and see what we're working with at that point. His agility is 85, which is quite incredible, honestly. I'm just not sure that he really has a future in our team. Again, another one that we could pull up and then sell. Now, Tristan Lindstrom is 5'9", and his pace, oh my gracious. This is the guy I think that was $875,000 in value, and he looks even better than Araujo. Now, doesn't have the same ratings, but man, does he look good. Balance, agility, acceleration, sprint speed, all amazing. And his stamina is even 65, which is not bad at all. He can curve the ball. What foot is he? Right-footed? Oh my goodness. This man looks really good. He's 5'9", another short guy. And I'm not sure where we would want to end up playing him. Let's just look and see how long it would take him to develop certain roles. So if he went to center attacking mid, it would be 2 weeks. I don't think he's a center attacking mid. He's got good dribbling, passing, and shooting, but at that pace, he's just so rapid. I almost want him to be a left winger. Now, we have Castillo on the left, who's been playing well. I might 27 weeks to become a striker. 27 weeks to become a striker, or we could make him a left winger in 2 weeks, and he could be our backup left winger. Now, we also have Chambers as a backup left winger. I really feel like he is a striker. His finishing 55, shot power, volleying. He is so fast. His weak foot's already good, where he could, if he's a striker, he can just play it off either foot. Here's the deal. We're moving him to striker, and we're calling him up immediately to be our backup. I want to see him on our bench rather than Franklin. He seems like someone that I would want to use immediately. And if we can get that form up, he'll develop faster like we know. And I think he could, honestly, over time, even take Araujo. Araujo has been really good, but as you can see here, he is only a 61 overall, so he's not that much farther ahead of, is it Lindstrom, the guy we just brought up? Yeah, Lindstrom. And so let's put our 35-year-old there. Then we'll, sorry, some little housekeeping. So Lee is our new 17-year-old. He, again, it's probably going to bite us in the butt a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. So Lee's our new starting goalkeeper. Franklin drops down to the reserves. Now let's see. Lindstrom is so much faster. Not as good at shooting, but better at passing, dribbling. I mean, it's interesting. There's a debate there of who starts, but we are definitely going to have him on the bench ready to go at any moment. It's interesting that it's going to take him 27 weeks to become a striker when his second position is striker. 3, he goes -3 at the striker. Maybe we do put him on the wing. Make him a left winger. He's so quick. He just doesn't have the dribbling of Castillo or of Burns. Burns and Castillo's dribbling is both insane. I think the best on our team. Now, Araujo. We're still going to make Lindstrom a striker. I think over the long run, it will be a good payoff. And we'll see how it affects the team. I think it's going to be good for us. And let me figure out how I want this bench to be, or the reserves. All right, so this is your starting squad, guys. We have Lee in net. Back four of Cardona, Young, Wood, and Zaimis. Central midfielders of Foster and Corbin. The attacking 3 at left wing, we have Castillo. Center attacking mid, we have Richardson. Right wing, we have Burns, and our striker, Araujo. Now, I think it's coming together. We're starting to play better. It's definitely looking better. And we will come back for the next episode and take on 2 more teams, 2 more on-camera games. And at that point, what month are we in? Oh, we are in December right now. So we'll play. Hartlepool is high up the league tables right now, so it probably will be Hartlepool on the 11th. Even though we just played them in the cup, we'll play them again here on camera. Hopefully I can finally get a win on camera for you guys. And then in the following month, we have the transfer window in January. So I think my plan, guys, is to try and start moving some of these players that we're not using out. We have a lot of dead weight in the squad. I'm going to move them out and see if we can just get some money back into the club. And in January, depending on who is sitting where, it's probably going to either be Newport County or Port Vale. I think those 2 guys are near the top of the league. And I want to play hard games on camera for you guys. If y'all don't like that, let me know in the comments. If you guys are like, no, just play a bad team so we can actually watch you get a win, let me know. I'm happy to do that. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me see what players you guys want to see in the squad. And, you know, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Trying to grow this channel. And I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Just so you guys know, we have another series coming out on the channel this week. It's going to be the live stream VODs of my Tarkov save, Escape from Tarkov. If you don't know what that is, it's a realistic military simulation game, very hardcore, not like any other shooters that are common like Call of Duty and stuff. So come check that out. I also stream that on Twitch. You can go follow. Same name as my YouTube channel. I'll link it in the chat or in the description, so you can go check it out. Come hang out with us while we explore Tarkov and try and kill some people and get some tasks done and stuff like that. So again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.